Greetings, micronations of Gremington and Lashburnia. I am King Edward, leader and founder of the micronation, the Barbarian Republic of Christedwardia. I find your cultures to be very impressive, and I like them both very much. However, honestly, Gremington is the closest to my own. I address this to Gremington. I am very impressed with your military prowess and your leader's dedication to his nation, to the point of even becoming a soldier for it. On top of him appearing to be a very great warrior, I respect that and I honor that. Lashburnia, your diplomatic methods I find to be very impressive, and I am impressed by your industry and production, with you having visas and your own currency. My nation doesn't have its own currency. We use barter of various different goods of any sort of worth that we could possibly trade for anything else. On top of this, I would like to say that recently I found and viewed a live stream that was, while hosted by Gremington, did also have Lashburnia represented there by their leader. I did attempt to be rated in this live stream, however, I later discovered that this would be impossible, simply because, due to the primitive nature of my micronation, we do not have a national anthem. All we have is government, warriors, and we also have a flag. That's about it. Your nations both are only slightly more older and more developed than mine. I came about a year after both of you came to be. I mostly have been keeping silent and have been connecting to older micronations to gain recognition from them. So your nations, while they might not recognize me simply due to the fact I don't have a national anthem, that's fine. I have recognition from Molossia and Slowjamistan, so I'm good. I find your gathering and federation of sort of micronations that decided to gather together and form a sort of treaty pact fascinating. My nation doesn't operate that way. We believe in self-sufficiency and avoiding latching on to other people as much as possible. We avoid forming very many official treaties just to prevent any sort of vulnerability in the political or diplomatic regions. And your weapons, you do seem to be slightly more advanced than me, particularly in Gremington, with their more advanced and selection of weapons. I do, however, I make my own weapons, such as my scepter, which is a dedicated war club. My territory is fairly small, but we have developed decently. We have lethal and non-lethal weapons. I produce my own. We have a navy of 2 kayaks and a flotation device in the shape of a piece of pizza that never gets used, just simply because of its impracticality, and a motorized John boat. My micronation is located in the southeastern area of the state of Texas in the United States. My nation's culture is purposefully primitive, believing that if it isn't broken, why fix it? So my country operates off of the old-style government one singular leader, me, above the common populace. However, everybody is under the law of Christedwardia. So, greetings. I do not plan to join your federation, but I wanted to just say I come in peace. I do not mean any harm or war. I pray that God provide for each of your nations greatly, and I hope that you last for many years to come, and that this video could possibly lead to further diplomacy in the future. For now, farewell, and I give you the highest honor a Christedwardian can bestow. I drink tea to you.